Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Sorry we missed the earnings this morning of Walmart. I can tell you Walmart did beat on earnings this morning, and it was a nice beat as well, which would have been good to have reported on it, good to have heard all of that. They're actually up 4.72%, so it's been a very good morning for Walmart this morning. Unfortunately, I was here ready to go, and my computer had restarted, reset everything, removed all the windows, changed all the settings, and there was absolutely nothing I could do. I thought I might be able to rectify it in the time I had left before the show, and there was no way. I tried, and unfortunately we missed the earnings. The first earnings I've missed that I advertised to do. Unfortunately, it got away from me. There was nothing I could do. When I came in the studio, everything went wrong. So I apologize. I do all the updates, everything I do to make the show as high quality as possible. But unfortunately, there was nothing I could do to do that. So there we go. Apologize for that. I did keep you informed in the chat. I hope you saw that, updating what was going on and so on. Anyway, so here we are, back once again. The good news is, of course, we are still here before the bell goes. Mark Corn.
Mark Corn has become a member. Nearly 2 years. Grab your membership too. Heart.
Mark Corn has been a member now for 23 months. You know what that means. Mark, you're about to turn red. Your gold badge will turn red next month. Thank you for your support, continued support to the show. I know you're not always able to be here, but yeah. Oh, there's Bill.
Bill Chin has become a member. Number 1.
Bill has been a member now. Yes, he's been there since day one, and he has his red badge now because he's been there for 2 years. Go and check your membership. Some of you have memberships to celebrate. There's different milestones, stuff like that. Anyway, we are red today. The markets are down today, so that's not great. But anyway. We've got some news. We've got let's talk about everything this morning. Anyway, so if you just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. Lovely to have you here. Thank you very much. Tap that like. Whoops, wrong button. Whoops, a daisy. I meant to press this button. There you go. Tap the like button and oh, hang on, another one.
Mike 166A has become a member. Number 2.
Number 2. Yeah, number 2 now for Jason Fallon. There you go. He's been a member for 25 months. Blimmin' heck. Isn't it incredible? Have you seen the subscribers over the weekend? Have you all seen this? Oh, what an amazing weekend. I've been off air and the channel is still growing. It's incredible. I don't need to be on any air anymore. Look, for a weekend when I've been away, it's incredible. The view's still up there. Look at that, 16,000. Just lost one. Never mind. 16,720. Incredible. We should be 17,000. We're doing about 1,000 a week. Thereabouts. We should be 17,000 by I would say maybe even tomorrow. That's pushing it a bit, but you never know. I think we'll be there tomorrow. Thereabouts. Anyway, it would have been a lot more than that. I haven't obviously been on air for the last 3 days. I hope you all enjoyed your break. Thank you very much indeed. Anyway, let's get into it. Lovely to have everybody here. Let's talk about what's going on. So the overall portfolio is down today. We're slightly red. Virgin Galactic is down 0.5%. We got some comments here. FSR, Fisker, technical analysis. Fisker, Ashton Daniels, hello to you. If you want another review or anything like that, it's a member's perk. Lovely to have you here. Let me give you the link. If you want to become a member of my channel, you'll see 98% of our live viewers are members, more than any channel on YouTube. We're very, very proud of that. Here is the membership link. If you're on an iPhone, you'll need to use a browser and select the desktop version of it. But there it is. There's the link. and you can book a review. Now we do have 3 reviews to do today. I have Kevin B, who wants VinFast, VFS. He super chatted me to do that. Mr. Mankey wants Nikola, NKLA. These are in order. And then Playboy by Shannon Miller. So there we go. We've got a few reviews to do this morning. And I read everyone's comments. Ashton Daniels, let me try and get through. We had a technical issue this morning, so I had to restart everything. Good morning, Jardestick. Good morning, Vitus. Vitautus, how are you this morning? Randy B. Good morning, Ramesh. Good morning. Waiting for Martyn to stream is more exciting than a Super Bowl than that happened last week. Randy B. Absolutely, mate. You know it. Best thing in the world, right? You got to be here. Capital One is going to buy Discover Financial. That's interesting. Hi all, Sensei Crypto talking Bitcoin this morning. Let's have a look at it. 52,000 today. Let me just refresh that screen. That doesn't look. Oh, hello. What's all happening there? Bitcoin. That's better. That's a bit weird. Yeah, let's keep our eye on Bitcoin a moment. Hi all. Hi rich guy, Vincent Vosberg. Hey, Ethereum has passed $3,000. Can you believe it? It's incredible, isn't it? Bitcoin now 52. Hello family. Henrik. I think Mission Crypto boom this cycle. Vincent Vosberg. Hi Niels. Trimmed Amazon and Enphase last week. Some rebalancing. Don't know what to do with Ethereum, to be fair. Does anybody know what to do? Maybe Sensei will call in. And tell us all about it. Martyn made too much money, so his machine's burned out. That's what it is, Vincent. That's what it is. Hey, he's mining Bitcoin. That's right. I'm focused on Walmart and Micron. And I was going to report on Walmart this morning, and unfortunately we couldn't. Ashton Daniels wants another FSR analysis, and he can have it if he becomes a member, of course. I'm going to start mining Vincent Vosberg. Martyn, forget Walmart. All games this week is around NVIDIA. Okay, let me have a look. When is NVIDIA? Fatala, are you one of my members? Let me scroll down. If you are, you can order a review. No, you're not one of my members, I'm afraid. If you're one of my members, I can do a review for you and cover the earnings. Let's have a look. NVIDIA. Let's have a look at the earnings. When is it? When is the earnings? If you are a member, I can do the earnings February the 21st. It's tomorrow night after hours. I could do it if any of my members request it, or any of my members want a review on it. So that's after hours. Let me write it down in case anybody wants it. So it's NVIDIA, and that is February 21 after hours. Well, we have that or Rivian. So I think one of my members might want Rivian. We'll see which comes in first. Anyway, nearly 2 years. Grab your membership too, says Mark Korn. That's how you become a member, just there. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Fisker. Fisker. Shall we have a quick look at Fisker, by the way? Shall we have a look at it? FSR. We were reporting it over the weekend. A lot going on. We ranked number 1 for it on YouTube over the weekend. We probably still do. Is FSR today? Let's have a look. FSR. No, it's February the 26th. February the 26th after hours. If you're a member and you want to request it, I will cover the earnings for you. Fisker analyst, Ashton Daniels. As always, Martyn, I will support. You always do, mate. How's the books going, by the way, on Amazon? Good morning. Anything on Holo? Hello, Holo. Let's have a quick look. Holo. Let's have a quick look. HOLO. Let's have a look. Have we got any news? We're down. Oh, yes. It all crashed down. I put a big warning out, sell. It came all the way back down again. Went as high as, was it 90 at one point? That's some crazy number. Anyway, Rocket Lab with another successful flight. Congratulations, Henrik. Thank you for all the stuff you've sent into Discord. We are 1 point away. Do you all know what I'm talking about? Do you all know what I'm talking about? We are 1 point away. Go Tesla. Let's have a look at Tesla right now as well. Let's go to Tesla. That's for Moy Guzman. 197, down 1.42 this morning. Ethereum's quickly sold off on 3,000. Shall we add an extra window for Ethereum this morning? Let's have a quick look. Ethereum, 2968. It's up 1.37 this morning. Did get as high as 3,000. There it was. 3,000 now down to 2965. I wouldn't say that's really very much at all. 2.58. That's nothing in crypto world, is it really? Let's have a look. Good morning, Vincent Vosberg. Thanks for acknowledging, Martin. Love your analysis. My greatest pleasure. Happy to review the earnings for you if you become a member. Good morning, all. Jenny, Polo, good evening. Good evening. Is it good to invest in Holo now? I wouldn't. It doesn't make any sense. It's financially, it's just a guessing. It's just gambling. I can review it again for you if you want me to review the stock, but I think it's just doesn't have any value. Fisker, CEO is horrible. Niels, what do you know? Promised a lot in the past. Niels, if anyone has got any information on Fisker or Soundhound, two big stocks there for us. Send them in. If you got anything on Plug, send it in via Discord and I'll cover it. Rocket Labs, Virgin Galactic, or anything else that you'd like me to cover. Breaking news on your favorite stock, send it into Discord. Remember, you got to be a member to do that. And I will put it out today. Funware as well. That's another one. Good evening, everyone. Crag, go DB. Tesla stock is falling again, says Bill. Let's have a quick look back to Tesla. It is. Buckaroo. Let's go FSR. Hydro Hustler Nursery. FSR. Well, if we get any information on FSR this morning, if anyone's got any Fisker information, send it and I'll put an urgent video out straight away. If you've got any news, send it in via Discord. Now, if you're not a member, you can become a member and send in information via Discord. Let me give the Discord link. Here is the Discord link there in the chat. Have you got that? Okay, fantastic. Okay. Hopefully everyone's got that now. Now then, let me give the Discord link to everybody. Nikola, looking good today. We got a review on Nikola as well. That's coming up shortly this morning as I get through all the comments. Tesla looks set to fall on Tuesday, says Bill. Sound, anything new? Ramesh, yes, we are looking for any new information this morning. If it comes in, send it in, folks, and I will make a breaking news on it. I'm just checking my Rumble audience. There's a few technical things over Rumble this morning for some reason. What's going on there? Click the live button. Does Rumble have some issues? People watching it. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there we go. Right. Sound. If I get anything from Sound, I'll post it. What do you think about Nvidia? Sparky growth tomorrow. Tusha Patel. Whoa.
Tushar Patel has become a member.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a gold member in the house. We have a new gold member in the house. So, without further ado, this is a big moment on the show. Gold gets you one-on-one if you want to build a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel and you want support. You can talk to me directly. So you get a lot of extra benefits to becoming a gold member. That is our second highest membership. Thank you very much indeed. You can call. Well, so let me get through the comments and I'll give you all your perks. Let me get through. 3 months of nothing to send in. I just don't like the CEO really. Okay, but why? Henrik Fisker is a lovely guy. There was a review on YouTube saying worst car ever driven. It was clickbait. He praised the car all through the video, wasn't impressed. Thank you very much, Anat, for that, Buckaroony. How's about Oh My Hom? How's about Oh My Hom? I'm not sure. Could you rephrase that? Is that a ticker, a business? I'm not sure what that is. Martin, I have a lot of respect for your channel, but you should cover NVIDIA. All media are on high market alert because of this biggest market cap. And it's down. The market is down all the week. Fat Halla. Okay, well, if one of my members requests it, I will cover it. I have to do what the members want, Fat Halla. And sadly, you're not one of my members. So I have to prioritize the members. I'm sure you understand that. Hopefully I can cover it. He may be a good bloke, but he doesn't listen to shareholders. FSR is 52-week low. Here we go. Tushar Patel. We've got a brand new member here. Could everybody welcome Tushar into the show? He is a gold member. This is a huge day for the show. So, Tushar, first of all, you are recognized in the show as a gold member. You have a badge which will go up over time. Your perks and benefits will go up over time, and the cost of your membership will never go up. No inflation. For my original members, the first few years, membership will never go up. Okay, and now as a gold member, first of all, you get a badge which recognizes you as a member of our channel. We have members only live chats, members only live streams, members only videos. If you look on the home page of the channel, there are members only videos here. Only the members get to see these. We also have up the top here, members only live. See, it says upcoming live streams. There are members only live streams. So non-members never see them. Okay, so there are you won't even know because when they go live, you just won't see them. So members only live streams, members only chats, and members only videos. A lot of the videos, the premiere will go out earlier if they're time sensitive for the members. Now, as a gold member, you get many extra benefits. First of all, you can go on the homepage of my YouTube channel. If you want everyone to subscribe to your YouTube channel, I will help and promote you. Silver members or upwards can go on the homepage of the channel and I will get people to subscribe to you, support you, and so on and so forth. You can also have, there are many other things. You can ask me to review a stock. I will study it, make a video for you, review a stock. You can ask to poll the audience, ask a question of the audience. If you follow me on social media, I will engage with you and tag you in my viral post to help you grow. You can have a 20-minute event. If, as you know, I'm the World Piano Man. Here's my TV studio behind me. Every Friday, I do music concerts, special events, and you can have a birthday or anniversary or a wedding for free of charge. Well, 20 minutes you can anyway. It's part of the service. People pay me thousands of dollars for that. You get that for free. You can also have a birthday celebration on your birthday, either on the day before, the day of, the day after, so we don't miss it for the weekend or bank holidays, or you can donate it to somebody else. So there are many, many perks. Plus, as a gold member, if you want something from the shop, you'll get a gold member's discount. And you can also call me one-on-one.
Welcome, Tushar. Here is a review for you.
Wow, Yardstick, I haven't replied to your email yet. I hope it wasn't time sensitive. I read it briefly. You were coming to Dallas. I hope it wasn't like I've missed it. I didn't get round to answering it. I've had so many emails over the weekend and I apologize. But I haven't forgotten you. I will reply to you. I just hope it wasn't time sensitive. So our member, also, we can fly the flag for your country. I don't know if your country is already recognized. But if it's not, here are all the flags of all the countries that we have members in. We have members now in 58 countries. If your country is not flown here, let me know and I will fly the flag for you. So what country are you in? Tusha, good morning. Please do Nikola. Nikola, then you have it. And because you are a gold member and you have a super chat from Yardstick, it will go to the top immediately. So the bell is now gone. We've rung the bell this morning, just a little late. The bell is now gone. Don't forget, as a gold member, you can sponsor the bell. You can also have your name on it, and also run a competition. We've got a competition coming up very soon, actually, for Jardestick, and he has got $100 cash prize. That's happening very soon as well. All right, let me get through listening and potting. Pottering, Dawn Potterus is here. Dawn, I want to thank Dawn. Big shout out to Dawn. Now, if you've not yet done this, very, very important. If you've not yet done this, look on my X account. By the way, let me give you the links to our gold member. Here is the alpha spread. If you want to use my software that I used to review all the stocks, there it is. If you want to follow me on StockTwits, which is the Twitter of the stock market, there it is. There's my music channel. Let me give you the music channel. Sound is up 11% this morning. Soundhound, we were covering it over the weekend. Got to cover that right now. There's the member link. Now, here's Discord. You can now call into the show as well. If you want to call into the show, there's my Discord link. There's the Facebook. There's Rumble. There's the shop you get discounts from. There's X. And there is the All Links button. The All Links button will give you the newsletter and the birthday card. There it is. There's the birthday card if you want the newsletter. There it is. And you can call into the show just there. Look on the live phone in. All of that you get as a gold member. Right, we need to get through all these comments. We've got a lot of stuff to cover this morning. It's going to be a very, very busy day. I can see that. So Dawn Potteris, let me give everybody this. Dawn Potteris has just started a group for everybody in our communities. It's the only group that I've joined on X. There it is. Now let me give everyone the link for it. This is our very special fan page. I'm not affiliated in it in any way. I'm not an admin in any way, but there is the link for it. Go and follow Dawn. She does all the reviews, and I explain why. There's a video in there which explains why I'm supporting it. Investing insights, plus it's a home for the Lucasades. All right, go and check that out. Let me just give that to everybody else watching wherever you are watching. There you go. Let me give you the link and drop it into Rumble. Let me give you the link as well, guys. There you go. All right. Brilliant. Very, very good indeed. Now then, let me clear the flags just a moment. Okay. Okay, here we go. Welcome, Intusha. That's from Mike. Vizio up 15%. If I use Discord, I seem to question the wrong spot every time. So delete, time to click, delete, gone. Bill, it's a great service. You should be using Discord. You just put stock news in stock news. General chit chat in general chit chat. Don't put stock news in the breakfast bar. It kind of makes sense. Because people follow each channel for specific reasons. It's why you have your own channel if you want to talk about Bentley the dog and your parrot. You've got your own channel for that. So, you know, it's done because people who want the stock news only want stock news. They don't want to hear about crypto news in the stock news. The crypto news goes in the crypto news. It's there for a reason. It's like the news channel is the news channel, sports channel is the sports channel. If we started putting Comedy Network on the movie channel or the news channel, people would switch off, and that's the reason why we do it. It's there to help everybody. Martin, how many members do you have by category? Bronze, silver, and gold. Steve Wally, I will answer your question. Give me a second. Here we go. I have. See more. Oops. I've got a review to do in a second. See your members. Right. We have current level. So we have no platinum investors. We've never had any, right? Sponsorship level, we have 3. Let me share with you on the screen. These are our sponsors. There we go. These are our sponsors. There we go. We have 3 sponsors, Sensei Crypto, and Greg and Alex. There are 3 sponsors there. We have, do another one. Current level, we have in gold, we have Tusha Patel, came today, Yardstick, Jose Quintana, Thomas Calise, Jason Fallon, KK2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. Silver, last update. Oops, no, beg your pardon. Silver, we have current level silver members. We have quite a few silver, actually. We have 38 silver members, and the rest is bronze. So I think we have about 300 members in total, something like that. Okay, awesome stuff. I hope that answers your question. Right, move on. Stock Vitautas. Let me just check. We've got a request for a review. Vitautas. Where is he coming up? I missed him. Just trying to see if Vitautas is. Yes, he is a member. He's asked for stock OMH. Right, Vitautas, as a member, you can have a free review. However, I'm not taking any reviews on the free list at the moment. There are 70. There are too many for me to add to the list at the moment. If you do a super chat, it will jump up to the top and I will do it. I've got 3 to do today. I can do it today if you super chat. I can do it today if you super chat. If not, you'll have to wait. I can't put it on the free list at the moment as there are too many. But that's how you can get it today. It can be done today if you want it. Fisker is worth watching today. Fisker. We're going to come to Fisker in a moment. Here, Tusha wants a review. Good morning. Please do Nikola. So we have Nikola. That's happening this morning. That's jumped to the top. Welcome, Tusha. Welcome, Tusha. Welcome aboard. Welcome, everyone. The bell. There we go. Good morning, everyone. All is well. Great. Nikola. We got a review for Nikola. Do I still get that EV one? Kevin B. VinFast. VinFast. Yes, Kevin B. Yours is first because you've done a $10 super chat. Nikola is number 2. Okay, it's number 2. VinFast is 10. That was yours, Kevin B. I'm doing that next, right in a minute. I was going to do it on the same day, but I've had some tech issues, so I'm going to do it now. Lilium on the up. India. Do we have a member from India? What is your native language? Do we have India? Yes, we do. We do have India. Tusha Patel, what is your native language? We do have your flag already flying here. So I'm very, very pleased to say we do actually have your flag already. We have a flag from India. But what is your language? I'll speak to you in your language. Fisker's going down. Rocket Lab up 4%. I'm here. Why go anywhere else? That's right, Bill. I have provided a link for some Fisker news. Not good news on Discord. General chit chat. Can you put links for the show in links for YouTube? That way I can find them a lot easier. But it's okay if you put them there. It's just easier for me to find them. But MSK, thank you very much, and I've got that. Let me bring that up now. Just looking at this news. It's not allowing me to. I've got to sign in. I've got to create an account. Subscribe now. Unfortunately, it's a subscription service. I can't get that news. Already a member, sign in. Yeah, if we can find that news somewhere else. MSK, I'm looking at that news. I can't share that Fisker news, I'm afraid. If you've got another link for it, please send it me. It's a subscription service, and it's not allowing me to bring it on the screen, so I'm going to have to look for something else. It's to share links and talk over the weekend, Bill. Just to put it on, put it on stock news. Yes, there are no needy women on stock news. Nikola is booming. I'm singing my way. Breakfast. Yeah, but it's all very well, Bill, you doing it your way. But it you know, people follow channels for certain information. They don't want to go into crypto news and see about someone's breakfast or what they're doing in the garden or whatever. We have the breakfast bar for the breakfast bar. We have the stock news for the stock news. I'm sure. I hopefully you understand. Breakfast bar. Thank you so much, Martin. I appreciate what you do. What happened to Playboy? Shannon Miller. Nothing. It's third on the list. I've got to do VinFast, Nikola, and then Playboy. So I'm doing it in order as it comes in, Shannon. It's because you bid $2 and we've got VinFast at $10. Okay, that's why it's you are third on the list. I hope that makes sense. Right, okay, I've got to get now to do some of this news. Stock news. Thank you, MSK. Breakfast bar. Martin likes to have some fun. Did you like that, by the way? Have some fun tonight? What have you sent in here? Oh my God, what is this? What is this? What has been sent in here? I'll have to play that off air because there's copyrighted audio there, but I'll check it later. I like it. I hope you like that. Right. Martin and viewers, what do you think about doing a joint newsletter where we can do fundamentals and chart technicals in one newsletter? Okay, Sensei. Okay, that would be a good idea. I like that. Let me put it to the audience. Okay, let me copy that as a question here. Martin, all right. Okay, we got a poll. I've got a poll here for Sensei, and then we've got the reviews to do. Start a poll. What do you think of doing a joint newsletter where we can do fundamentals and chart technicals in one letter? I like it. I like that idea. No, thank you. Okay, so as you know, I have a newsletter that comes out at certain periods, not very often, as and when. And Sensei has said, what do you think about doing a joint newsletter where we can do fundamentals and chart technicals in one newsletter? So ask the audience. There we go. That's what Sensei wants to ask this morning. Come on. Oh, it's because it's too long again. Okay. Okay, a joint. Here we go. A joint newsletter where we can do fundamentals in one newsletter. I like the idea, or no, thank you. There you go. I'm asking the audience. You can tell me your thoughts on that. Scary NVIDIA earnings ahead. Sensei, a video. Yes, was brilliant, Martin. Thanks. Yeah, you're very welcome. Everything is down. Why? Hey, Martin, maybe you and Leah should film a documentary on your journey. That's a good idea. Leah wouldn't come on camera, though. I set another link on stock news. Okay. I'm not meaning in my personal. I'm singing my way. Oh, I see. Right, you're sat there singing my way, are you? Brilliant. I, Vincent, just came back from holiday. We'll be discussing with Martin. Okay. All right. Stock news. Let me get to it. Fisker. I've got stock news. Let's have a little look. EV, Fisker faces and compliance issues. When was this out? February the 12th today. Receiving warning from New York Stock Exchange with compliance issues. It's fallen below. The situation has prompted Fisker to explore various. Despite this warning, has not immediately moved to delist Fisker common stock and identify. Okay. Let me bring that up. This is not news though. Not really new. Fisker has affirmed the commitment. This notice is not expected to have immediate effect on business operations. The EV report is digitally. Okay, I can use that, but Fisker. Tesla Royal Fisker could be run off the road after receiving a notice for safety concern over some of its cars rolling away. Okay. Okay, here we go. Fisker news, and then we've got the reviews to do. So here we go. 56 minutes. 56 FSR. Fisker. FSR. Yeah, that is a standard letter. That's what happens all the time. What have you sent me now? It's in the news about the federal probes. Where have you put the link? Sorry, Martin, I sent another link. Where's the link then? Oh, hang on. It's stock news. Please try and put it in links for YouTube as I'm dancing all over different channels. It makes it very difficult. What is this? What have you sent me now? Fisker faces federal probes and potential delisting from stock exchange. This is tough times. He said about federal probes delisting after complaints of partial loss of braking probe to National Highway Transport last month, along with the recent. Okay, that's more information. Federal probes and potential delisting from stock exchange. Fisker's had a tough time getting his battery. Okay.
Not trying to move up the list, just appreciate your show. Thanks for reviewing PLBY.
You're very welcome. Can everyone tap the like button, please, for that comment and that super chat? That's very, very nice of you. Thank you for your support. And all the money that I get into that I've got today is going towards my new gimbal. Look, see how my cameras are moving again? Look, I got my gimbal fixed. Look, here it is. I'm about to do a review, by the way, so you're not going to miss it. See this camera? See it come in? Here it comes. You know the camera that goes across the piano? It was broken. I had to buy a new gimbal. But thanks to your support, I've been able to get one. Look, here it comes. Here's the camera. Look, you'll see it. You'll see it come in. There. See the monitor up the top there? Look, top right-hand corner. There you go. That camera's now moving. That's thanks to you guys, because that camera wasn't moving. It didn't have a gimbal, but it has a gimbal now, thanks to you. Thank you very much indeed. So I got it fixed. So we'll be bringing that into the music show later on. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing here. So thank you, Shannon. That's your 10th super chat, by the way. Fisker. Breaking news here for Fisker, ticker symbol FSR. We've got some news that is negatively impacting the stock price. As you can see this morning, it's down 8.51%, 8.41%. Is that an opportunity to buy the dip? Let's have a look at it. This is being made during a live video, a live stream. So later on, you'll be seeing this video. Please comment below. If anyone comments as I'm making this video, it'll come on the screen because this is being made during a live video, as all my videos are. So let's have a little look right now. We've got some issues here. Some of it you already know, but there's some new stuff as well. Fisker faces federal probes and potential delisting from the stock exchange. And we know that if it drops below $1 for a period of time, then it can be delisted from the exchange. We've known about that for a while, and it's being reported in different ways, but we've also got some extra bad news for Fisker. Now, as I'm talking about it, the stock is going up again, which is very often what happens. You could buy a dip here right now. Tesla rival Fisker could be run off the road after receiving an NYSE notice and safety concerns over some of its cars rolling away. So let's have a little look at this and try and dig down a little bit deeper. We know about the New York Stock Exchange compliance of falling below $1. We reported that over the weekend. But we got some extra information to share with you this morning. So I'm just going to just skip over that part because you've already heard me put that out over the weekend on my X account. Click above my head or down below in the description if you want the links to X. But despite the warning, the New York Stock Exchange has not imminently moved to delist Fisker's common stock, identified by the ticker symbol FSR. The company remains listed and its shares continue to trade on the New York Stock Exchange as Fisker strategizes to remain compliant under NYSE rules. It has a 6-month period to address the issue. So we know about that. That's all very well and good, but we have some other issues now. Let me share with you the other issues. Here it is now. Let me just zoom in to make it a bit clearer for you. Fisker has a tough time getting its first battery product off the ground, and now the startup automaker is facing both federal probes and potential delistings from the stock exchange. Let's look at the probes though. This is the issue here we're reporting this morning. After complaints of a partial loss of braking in the 2023 Fisker Ocean sparked a probe from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, last month, the automaker now faces an additional NHTSA probe over complaints of unintended vehicle movement and an inability to shift into park or other intended gears. The office intended gears as an interesting thing because there are no gears on an electric car. There are no gears that you would manage anyway. I'm presuming, again, this is why I exist, because information can come out on the internet and it could be like, biased or not actual fact, not factual or truthful or leaning one side of an argument. There are no gears on an electric car. It could be simply to do with drive and park, perhaps, or putting the motor into reverse. Anyway, the Office of Defects Investigation, ODI, has received 4 complaints. 4. Okay, 4. Let's get this into context. I don't own the stock. I'm not here to pump or dump the stock. I don't own it. I only own the S&P 500. So I'm not here to, wave the flag for Fisker. Also, I'm not here to report negatively either. I'm just here to give you the facts. 4 complaints about the unintended vehicle movement issue in the 2023 Fisker Ocean. One of which alleges that the issue resulted in an injury. ODI has opened a preliminary evaluation to investigate the issue in around 4,000 Fisker Ocean units, and the report says the issue could result in vehicle rollaway, where the driver is inside the vehicle or not, along with other unintended movements. Okay, you can see the resume and the unintended vehicle movements below as shared earlier this month. Let's scroll down and have a little quick look here. So far, look, 4 incidents. There are 4 incidents, 1 injury. Now, of course, 1 injury could be it taps someone on the leg, and now, of course, we live in America here, and of course, people will sue you because of anything. This sort of stuff doesn't go on in England, by the way. Just saying. But if you upset the wrong person in America, oh, flipping heck, you might have to pay a big price for it. Anyway, along with the recent NHTSA probe being open last week, Fisker has also been issued a non-compliance note with the New York Stock Exchange. We know all about that. I'm not really going to go on about that because that's normal and they'll resolve that. But let's talk about this braking issue. Let's have a look. Let's scroll down. MK says the Fisker Ocean is the worst car he's ever reviewed. Let's have a look at this. Who's this person here? Fisker has a rocky launch for its electric Ocean SUV with several issues getting the vehicles produced and the hands on its customers. However, is one of its latest reviews, Marcus Brownlee, better known as Now, Marcus Brownlee is not a car expert. Marcus Brownlee is a YouTuber that got really famous reviewing iPhones. Okay, and he's not qualified. Again, I'm not trying to promote or discredit Fisker. I'm neutral. That's what this channel is about, is to get to the truth. Marcus Bromley is not a reason why I would buy or not buy an electric car. He is a YouTuber who makes videos on iPhones. And because he's so famous, he's now thinking he can review cars and people should listen to him. He's not Jeremy Clarkson. This is not Top Gear. So let's get this absolutely straight. Anyway, I've got some comments coming in while I'm making this video. So I just want to read out the comments that have been coming in while I'm making this video. Let's have a look. Let me scroll down. Radiant Smile says, Marcus Brown is a popular YouTuber. Yes, he is a popular YouTuber who's getting a bit big for his boots, and he thinks he can now review cars because he got famous reviewing iPhones. I think that's a bit of a bit rubbish, to be quite frank, but there you go. Not, again, that I'm trying to help promote Fisker or anybody else, but I want proper journalism, not drama like that. So let me scroll down here. So there we go. There's nothing further on there. So what I want to say right now in closing of this video is what we've got here is actually, it seems to me, a media attack on Fisker. What we've got right now is someone who's made themselves famous for reviewing iPhones has now decided to go into reviewing cars. So it's driven the stock price down. In my opinion, if you are an investor in Fisker, this is an opportunity for you to buy a discounted stock due to a YouTuber trying to inflate his own ego, and all he does is makes videos on iPhones and Samsungs, and now he's trying to review cars. I think this is actually bad, and he does take a lot of sponsorship money. That's all I'm saying on that. So I don't know if this is a very credible piece of journalism. That's why I exist. Anyway, Fisker today. It's on sale. Are you buying the dip? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will reply back to all of my members. Tap the like button if we should have more subscribers than Mr. Bromley, who's trying to inflate his ego and probably gets paid to talk about it as well. So leave me your thoughts below. Tap the subscribe and like button, and I'll see you on the next one. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Coming up in this video, we look at Marcus Bromley, who's a YouTuber who got famous for reviewing iPhones, and now he thinks he's Jeremy Clarkson, and he thinks he's credible to report and give his views and try to influence a stock where he probably receives money from sponsorship which he does, no probably about it, and now discrediting Fisker. Remember, see me as the BBC. I'm here to bring the news. I'm not Fox or CNN. I'm not one side of the argument, and I'm certainly not here to help a YouTuber get more subscribers, including myself. I am here to bring you the facts. I'm not in Fisker. I don't own Fisker. I only own the S&P 500. However, I do want to report on the facts, the truth, and what we've got now is a YouTuber trying to promote himself and get now into EVs because that's getting him more subscribers. And now on with the rest of the video. Okay, I'll put those two things together. Right, so that means Fisker is now on sale for Marcus Bromley trying to make himself famous. That's the way I see that. Okay. Everyone is free to review anything. They are free to review anything, and I'm also free to report on their reviewing as well. Anyway, he reviewed on his channel about autofocus with 890 subscribers. Very biased review. It seemed deliberate. There you go. Okay, let me just add that. Okay, I'll add this as well. FSR at and end and extra end. Okay. Here's a comment just come in from one of our viewers. He reviewed it on his channel, Autofocus, which has 819,000 subscribers. Very biased review. It seemed deliberate. There we go. This is just an opinion from one of my viewers, but that backs up what I say about the fact he is sponsored. And it's very different when you're sponsored to say certain things. Unlike myself, I will never take sponsorship to promote anything. It's not what I do. Okay, and that will cut to the next part of the video. All right. Yes, I bought more Fisker. There we go. Everyone is free. Why should I listen to a musician reviewing stocks? Isn't that the same? No. Just because I'm a musician doesn't mean I can't understand stocks, but I'm not biased. Bromley Marquis is biased. Is it Bromley Marquis or whatever? He's biased. He's sponsored to say what he thinks. I am not sponsored. I am not paid to say one way or the other. And I'm not actually owning the stock. I've demonstrated that. So, I am impartial. There's a difference between being sponsored and biased and out of a stock and impartial. Completely different. And I am completely the opposite of him. Please talk about FFIE, Papu, Bazak. I have to focus on the members. If you want to become a member, you can. Here's the membership link, but I have to focus on the members this morning. I'm sure you understand. LUNR is up 30%. Why the hell are you spamming? I'm not sure who we're talking to. I feel like we have to talk about FFIE. Hey, Martin, what do you think about 50% short interest? Is it good or bad? On what stock is that? Can we block Papu? Papu, please talk about... Yeah, I mean, you don't... He's okay. He's not done anything offensive so far. Well, it's been a long time since bro, how have you been? The official Liam Sankey, I'm very well indeed. Lovely to have you here. Okay, what else? What else is moving? FFIE. Nothing major there. What's going on there? You want me to talk about? LUNR. Somebody mentioned LUNR. Has anybody got any LUNR news they want me to share this morning? Fisker, LUNR, LUNR. 32%. Right. Brownlee is sponsored by who? Lots of people. Just go and check out his channel. He's got ads and sponsorship all over his videos, Niels. He's sponsored by loads of people. Loads of people pay Bromley money to promote products. It's all over. He does sponsorship all the time. Go and watch a video and he'll say this is sponsored by. He's always sponsored by somebody. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not on about YouTube ads. I'm on about sponsorship production during his videos. He's got loads of it. But do you know what you're talking about? Niels, yes, I do know what I'm talking about. I don't appreciate the sentiment here. I do know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't. I watch his videos all the time. I know exactly who he is. And he has sponsorship all over his videos. Go and watch a video and then come back to me and say, oh yeah, you're right, he does. And if you've said you watch them. If you watch them, you will know he covers it all the time. Still waiting on that Magic Sadu 9 news. Yes, Martyn Eraser. Great to have you here this morning. 60 million vol on Fisker already. Marko Ramovic. Luna will land 22nd on the moon. Future millionaire. If you've got that information, send it in. Let me see if I can find it. Has anybody got anything from Luna this morning? Luna news. Hello. Let me just get it here. LUNR stock news. What's going on? Okay, that will do. That's not very credible news. You have to get the right news. That's old. So again, as land approaches the moon, okay. Stock jumpers first mission Mars companies A1 continues, excellent. In a series, the 22nd launched on SpaceX rocket last week. As since then, okay, this is good. All right, I've got some information here I want to share. Okay. Glad to be here as well. I'll be 18 in 4 months. Might be going clubbing with my sisters. Very nice. Not saying he isn't, but do you know what you're talking about? Yes, I do know what I'm talking about. I've watched him loads of times. Neil, I think the problem here comes to credibility. Why would I listen to a tech YouTuber who just recently started talking about vehicles, talk about cars, and why would this review tank the stock when people can watch car reviews and establish credibility, some who are not sponsored? Exactly, it's pay to say it. All right, then, I'll do. There's a black hole in that thing around the sun. It's scary. Landing unmanned on the moon has only 43% historical success rate. We'll see what happens on Thursday with Luna. Apparently, it's supposed to land at 5:14. Okay, check out their X initiative. We missed Luna, but in point. Buy Luna now and we'll make you rich, says Radiance. Luna hit 126 last year, 22nd. Announced. Right, okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is I have to focus on the members. I want members' questions and members' suggestions to review. So I'm going to go to members only because we have too many comments in the chat. So we're going to members only right now so I can focus on the members. Let me bring this up. Luna, LUNR, LUNR. And then we've got VinFast, Nikola, and Playboy to do. Okay. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. What? Okay. Here we go, LUNR. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. LUNR, ticker symbol LUNR, Intuitive Machines. Let's talk about it. We've got a massive rally right now, but we have to also keep our eye on the financials, the numbers, the balance sheet. Is the stock getting a bit carried away? Well, I would suggest yes, but let's have a look at it quickly. I will do a full review of this stock. I did it some months ago. Maybe it's time, if we get a request, to review it again. But we do have a stock price surging on the basis of this news, expecting a moon landing in a couple of days' time. But unmanned isn't that successful in history. Anyway, maybe this will be different. Let's have a look at it. LUNR Company Initiative Machine stock surges again as lander approaches the moon. Intuitive Machine stock jumped as its first moon mission completed further milestones. The company's IM-1 mission continues to be in excellent health, with the lander named Odysseus. Is that Odysseus? Odysseus, I think that is. Preparing to enter the moon orbit on Wednesday. So this is very exciting for the stock over the next couple of days then. Intuitive Machines is on track to make its moon landing attempt at 5:49 Eastern Time on Thursday. So if we get 100 comments to this video, I'm making it in a live stream at the moment. If I get 100 comments and 100 likes, I will attempt to stream the landing, and we'll keep our eye on the stock, which would be about 4:49 Eastern Time on Wednesday. I will attempt to do that, cover the earnings. It'll be after hours earnings, but it'll also, as we approach the moon, that'll be very exciting. So if we get 100 likes and 100 comments, I will cover that, or attempt to anyway, at least. So let's scroll down here. Shares of LUNR jumped for a third consecutive trading session as the company's first mission completed further milestones as it approached the moon. In a series of daily updates since Friday, the Texas-based LUNR company, just down the road from me, I'm in Dallas, said its cargo lander continues to be in excellent health and is preparing to enter the moon's orbit on Wednesday. The company noted that entering lunar orbit, also known as lunar orbit insertion, will be the mission's largest challenge to date. Launched on a SpaceX last week and has had since completed several of the 16 milestones and Intuitive Machines identified as key to the mission's success. One of the key milestones came when the lander, named Odysseus, can someone tell me how you pronounce that, successfully fired to engage for the first time. The lander has used the engine to adjust its trajectory and remain on target. The company's on track to make its moon landing attempt 5:49 Eastern Time on Thursday. That's 10 to 5 Central Time on Thursday. I will attempt to cover that if we get 100 likes and 100 comments. Intuitive Machines stock surges about 30% in early trading from its previous close of 732. Now then, that's all very well and good, but what will happen when it lands? Will the stock price go down? People take profit? Or what if it crashes? Will it all go down the toilet? Odysseus. Thank you very much indeed. Martini Racer has just put on the screen Odysseus. There you go. That sounds good. I'm going to go with that. Odysseus. Thank you guys for sending it in. I'm getting loads of people now correcting me, going, it's Odysseus. All right, it's Odysseus. I got it. Flipping heck, guys. The M1 lander is carrying 12 government and commercial payloads, 6 of which are for NASA under 118 million contract. This sounds something like Martini Racer would like. Odysseus. I've heard of it now. I've watched those sort of, those Greek mythological movies. They've got Odysseus in, haven't they? They've got him in there. All right, there's a bloke running around on the moon, probably, more than likely. Anyway, as opposed to someone who runs around, swims around the ocean, you know, like Atlantis. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's have a look. You learn it all here, folks, don't you? All right, let's have a look at the actual balance sheet of the company. Does it substantiate this? Well, let's have a look. LUNR, intrinsic value, undervalued at worth $23. Have we got any warnings though? Yes, we do. We have a warning here. LUNR's intrinsic estimate is unreliable because it's based only on the multiples and doesn't use a DCF valuation. Okay, so we cannot say that it's actually worth, we cannot say it's worth $23. So thereby it's undervalued today. We can't say that. It's only a guide because we're missing a lot of metrics. But we can look down and we can look at the financials. 49 million is its revenue. Very little information here. No past history, nothing really to talk about. The balance sheet, 103 million in assets, 422 in liabilities. So we've got an upside down balance sheet and long-term debt. We don't have any long-term debt, it doesn't appear. No, we don't have any long-term debt because it's also new, right? No short-term debt either, but we do have liabilities 4 times the amount of the balance sheet. Balance sheet, do we have any cash? We have 40 million in cash, but liabilities are 422. So it's kind of all sat on this LUNR mission, I would imagine. Brick Mark, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Solvency. The company could go bust in seconds if we don't have a positive outcome landing on the moon. Okay. 26% is the solvency, and profitability is 26%. So very, very bad balance sheet. I guess it all hangs on this particular flight. Even if we get to success, look, the downside from Wall Street is 22%. Upside of 10, but we're already at 10 right now. This was set before the market opened this morning, so I have to take that into account. There's been no inside buying of the stock. We've only had selling, but that was February 23, so it's been over a year. What about short selling? 11.98, so no short squeeze on the cards, just people buying it as it heads towards the moon. There's my analysis I did on the stock 2 months ago. Let's see how it changes if I do a full review on this. But anyway, there we go. There is the news. That's what's happening right now, heading towards the moon, even though that was clearly Earth. But anyway, never mind. Positive sentiment over the last 7 days. Well, obviously, if we go back to 90 days, there was good sentiment. Last 90 days, it's increasing. 7 days, a bit more negativity coming in, and all good and neutral today. All right, fantastic. The stock is surging as we talk about it. Is it the right time to buy? Well, on paper, intrinsic value would suggest it is undervalued. However, we're missing very, very important information. So that valuation wasn't accurate. I would say it's trading now on sentiment, but the chances of landing are against it. It's very, very risky, more likely statistically to crash than to land. However, that doesn't mean to say it can't land. It certainly can. But I think someone posted in the chat for me right now that it's a 43% chance, I think it is, of an unmanned craft landing. I think I saw that. So, yes, here it is. A landing unmanned on the moon only has a 43% historical success rate. We'll see what happens on Thursday with LUNR. Apparently, it's supposed to land at 5:49. There we go, PM. And I'm hoping to cover it if I get 100 likes and 100 comments. So, my thoughts on this one. It's not a full review, not anywhere near, but a little bit of breaking news for it. The stock certainly is going up. It'll probably keep going up as it gets closer and closer to the moon because it looks more likely to be successful. And then, you know, technically we could get a massive profit taking or a continued surge on paper. Potentially, it could be worth $20 a share. But again, a lot of valuations are missing. A lot of facts are missing. So I think you are riding a trend right now. You could look at it, that 43% historically will not land on the moon, but You know, that's an unmanned mission. You never know, though. This could be the first time. This could be a successful time. So who knows? Anyway, leave me your thoughts, your comments. If I get 100 likes and 100 comments, I will reply to all of my members and I will aim to cover the event live and we'll see what happens with the stock. LUNR, are you in? Are we about to land on the moon? Or is it going to be, Houston, we have a problem? I'll see you back very shortly. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, okay. Okay. That's the breaking news this morning. Now we need to cover some stocks. What is next? What are you giving me next? Let's have a look. What's next? Let's have a look. Now, before we carry on, lazy people. You ready? Here we go. Let's do this. Here it comes. We've got 89 watching. The most we can have is about 45 likes because that'll be 50% of the people that are signed in. 89, you ready? We have currently got 8. Let me refresh the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need 40 likes. We have got, where is it? 48. 48. Fantastic. You know what? I reckon we'll get 50 just because we're reminding everybody. Let's do it. You ready? We've got 87 watching, 48 likes. That's very, very good indeed. Tap the like button if you like it, and please tap the down like if you don't. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you tap the down like, you won't see my content anymore. And we will get a more engaged audience. 50. Fantastic. Thank you ever so much indeed for liking the stream. I appreciate that very much indeed. All right. Good stuff. Any more comments coming in? Ed Nevius Education. Go and check out Ed Nevius's things on content on Discord. Very, very helpful for those of you that are scalp trading. All members get access to that. Fantastic. Really, really great stuff. Let's scroll on down. Have we got any more comments coming in that I've missed? Oh, yes. I wanted to share with you this. As you know, we're about to become a public server. It's massive for the Discord server. Absolutely massive. If you want to get in on Discord, here is the link for Discord. Right there is the link if you want to get in on Discord. Members will get upgraded and you can see all the members' channels. But look, this is what's exciting. When we become a public channel, we are right up there with the biggest channels on planet Earth. Very exciting. Look, if I click here, the discovery, when you become a public channel, look, you got the Fall Guys, you got official Fortnite. These are the big channels on Discord. Look, it says all we need, we've got security, no bad words, age requirements, safe environment, 1,000 members. We just need a bit more engagement. Look, 19 out of 20. I think by tomorrow, or at least at the end of the week, if you carry on like you are, we should be at 20. We'll become a public server. What does that mean? We will grow massively. Apparently, I've never been a public server, so I don't know. But that's what I've read. So how do we get there? Just need everybody to engage on the channel, chat away, like, comment. Ed's doing a great job. You're all doing great jobs. Let me share with you the breakfast lounge this morning. Anything I may have missed. The breakfast bar every morning. We've got some fun things here. This is the breakfast lounge every morning where we come in and share our coffee, what we're doing. Martyn Lucas likes to have some fun. That was great. That was the funware tonight. If you didn't see that, go and check it out. I can't play this, I'm afraid, because there is audio on it. I'll play it, but I can't do the audio, I'm afraid, just because there is, look, he did a little dancing thing of me, but I can't play the audio only because of copyright. But thank you for that fun. I like it. Let me give it a quick like as well. I will support everybody that comments over here. Eric B. It's quite good, wasn't it? I just can't play it on air, I'm afraid. There we go. We're very close now. We're 1 point away. Now, let me check any comments I've got to answer on X. Let me have a look. Have I got anything to answer this morning? Oh, Dawn's been sharing. Dawn's been sharing in the group. We had this information here. There's the review from earlier. I've got no comments to reply to, so I've done all of that. Right, time to do some more reviews. We've got Intuitive is pumping up at the moment. What is next that you want me to do? What do I think of Talk? Boosh. Boosh 47. I've never reviewed it, Boosh 47. I've got no thoughts on it. Odysseus. I don't own any LUNR. Buying at $2 would have been a good, though. Landing the moon successfully is not easily done. The moon is covered in obstacles. I wish them success. I can't buy either. That's FOMO. Once it lands, then what? It landed. What does it mean for the shareholders 3 years from now? Absolutely nothing. I like it. What impact is it making? Who is helping? What's going on Earth? Why are the future company goals? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm wondering about revenue and probe to the moon generates. I know a guy who sells property lots on the moon. I am number 50. I am like number 50. What's number 50? Again, we are overall stocks down. I've not been around for a while. How is Church of Logic? When is Robinhood coming out in the UK? It is out in the UK. Many of my viewers have it in the UK already. It is out in the UK. Sensei's got it. Many of you have. I've got 3 accounts in the UK. Even though I can't use any of them. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Right. What's next? FSR. LUNR. What time did I do LUNR? I didn't even write it down. Flipping heck. LUNR was written down at so 1 hour 15, I'd say. 1.15. Okay. Right. Stock is coming up. Let's do some more reviews then. Here we go. Check that. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the subscribers. You ready? 16,725. There we go. Now then, what's next? VinFast. Kevin B. Is Kevin B here? Doesn't matter if you're not. Are you here? Okay. You asked for VinFast. Let me have a look at it. What is VinFast? Not showing there. VinFast, if I got that right. It's not showing there either. Is it over the counter or VFS? Here we go. I've got it here. When did this all come out? Let's have a little look. Oh, there we go. That's why it's so new. 2023. It's just come out. Okay. That would explain it then. LUNR is surging. VinFast. Is Niels back in the show? Niels? Yeah, are you here? Did you get to look at your Bromley guy? Are you here? Are you here, Niels? Did you go and look at Bromley Marquee and see all the sponsorship deals? He's paid to say those things. Did you do that? You will see what I mean. Right, VinFast. We're just setting this up for one of my viewers, members who wants VinFast done. Okay. Paul Noel, good day. Are we all making money here or what? My portfolio isn't. I'm having a rubbish day. But that's all right. We're just preparing another review. There it is. And what news have we got? 31st of January. That's just out. The National Automobile Association, Las Vegas. Oh, they were at, is that VFS? They were there as well. Sorry, SES, I beg your pardon. Nothing new there. Okay. Wrap is at 382. I'm just dollar cost averaging. All mine are green. Very nice indeed. Seems like a macro today. What's costing you all? Down a good chunk today. Right. Here we go. Here's one. Rocket Lab is my only green today. That's bound to be going up today with LUNR intuitive machines, because we're about to land on the moon on Wednesday. So tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be covering that. Right. This is for Kevin B. And then we've got Nikola to do as well. Time for another stock review. This time we are talking VinFast Auto, ticker symbol VFS, another electric car company. So let's get straight into the review. In this review, you're going to see an unbiased review. I don't own the stocks. I only own the S&P. I'm not sponsored by anyone to say anything about these companies. I just provide the most honest, real information using the most advanced algorithmic software known to man, and that's what I'm going to share with you right now. So you can make an informed decision whether it's right to buy the stock. Tap the like button if you like this, subscribe and ring the bell if you do. I'd love your thoughts on this, and I'm going to share with you the profit and the loss, the balance sheet, the insolvency score, the solvency score rather, the profitability score, the inside trading, latest news, sentiment, the whole thing around the stock, intrinsic value, if we can provide one. I'm going to also give you a link for my software at the end so you can use it. Remember, I'm not paid by anyone. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not even trying to gain subscribers on YouTube, but I am trying to build the credibility of being the most honest person on YouTube TV. That is what I'm doing, and that is my aim of building a TV show here, and I hope you'll enjoy this review. All right, let's go straight into it. What is VinFast Auto Limited? And let's start nice and basic, and as we go further on in the review, we'll get more and more detail. So, should you buy this stock? Can this stock make you any money? Is it going to print money? Let's get our heads down, let's think deep, and let's look at those charts and let's decide whether we can make money from VinFast. So let's start nice and basic. What is VinFast? Well, it is, we'll just zoom in here, make it nice and clear for you. VinFast Auto Limited engages in designing, manufacturing electric vehicles. It offers electric scooters, e-scooters, and electric buses, e-buses. It provides a e-mobility ecosystem built around customers, community and connectivity alongside new vehicle rollout. The company was founded by Pham Nhat Vuong in June 2017. Now, I invite Vuong Nhat Pham on to my show. We have what's called Meet the CEO series here. I never message anyone. I don't spam anyone. I don't invite anyone on my show. However, my investors do, and you have an open invitation. Okay, so my Lucasades, that's what we call our army, they'll be on this video now when it comes out. I'm making this during a live video right now. They will be sharing it to the world. They'll be tagging it in your social media, and maybe even in emailing investor relations or yourself via your social media to get you onto the show. Why would you want to be on my show? Well, we rank higher than most of the mainstream networks now for certain stocks because we are honest and open. No one sponsors anything here. If you want to share your story, if it's good news, I'll share the good news. If it's bad news, I'll share the bad news. That's it. But if you want to publicize your stock, talk to me so investors can learn more about your company. I'm sure it's a great story and a great company. You're going to want to share that with me here. Please do contact me or reply to my army who will message you and invite you on the show. Lovely to have you here. It's headquartered in Vietnam. The listed name is VFS, VinFast, and there we go. Founded in 2017 over there in Vietnam. Wonderful. Employees, three. 3 people work at this company. Well, that's something. I've never seen an electric vehicle company with 3 employees. Wow. I've never seen that before. Let's dig into this. 3 employees working. That can't be right, can it? Can that be right? Well, that's what it says. Anyway, I can't imagine that can be right, but we'll continue researching. This is just our basic start at the moment. We'll go into some deeper numbers in a minute. Maintenance requirements regarded as fairly risky if you use margin. 1.71 million is the average volume. Today is 274. No dividends, just a growth stock at the moment. 52-week low, $4.59, so it is a penny stock. 52-week high, $93. So no concern with reverse splits at the moment, but it is a penny stock nevertheless. 12.3 billion market cap. I'm sure that can't be 3 employees. Sure that can't be right. Anyway, price earnings ratio negative 16.74. So the stock loses money at the moment. As you can see, it's losing money, but it's going sideways on the earnings, not really up or down, just going sideways. The earnings is available in 2 days' time. We never know. We might report it if I get enough engagement with this video. Might report the earnings. Who knows? Who are we in bed with? I'm just checking any more information there. No, nothing else there. Who are we in bed with? In other words, who are we investing with? Rivian, Lucid, awful. One of the best cars, if not the best car, but the worst CEO in the world, the worst run company in the world. The CEO takes $500 million in wages when every car loses $500,000. I don't know how he gets away with it, but the board seem to think it's okay. Nikola on its arse as well at 74 cents down. Fisker, 54 cents, also at the bottom. Mullen, oh dear. Mullen, the worst scam stock in the history of the stock market, run by Dave Mitchery, who does this multiple times, takes companies public and then just destroys them. I don't know what that's about. Well, you can come to your own conclusions. C3 AI, great AI company, however, massively overbought. I took profit from that a long time ago. Okay, let's go and look now at the website and see what we've got. Let's go and have a look and we'll see a bit more whether you should buy this stock or not. What do you think? Well, how does it compare? How does it compare to Tesla? People often like to compare. Tesla is not about the cars, it's a machine. That's essentially what we're talking about there. But let's go into the cars now, into the website itself and have a closer look. This is the website, built in Vietnam. There you go. Looks a little bit like a Fisker, if I may say, or at least some of their models anyway. What do you think? Do you agree with me? It's got 4 wheels and windows. I'm just saying. That's a joke, by the way. Okay, let's scroll down. It does look a bit like a Fisker, doesn't it? In the presentation as well. Anyway, scrolling on down. Nice, clean website. Okay, VinFast experience. Just to get a little bit of flavor. What have they been doing recently? What's the latest news? Well, this also looks a bit like Fisker. Getting a lot of this information about going to motor shows. Just recently, a couple of weeks ago, they were in Las Vegas. I think Fisker were there too. So they're doing the same things. Let's go to a motor show. Well, of course, it's a good idea, right? I don't know if Tesla's done that. Has Tesla ever gone to a motor show? A motor show. Maybe someone would let me know. I've never heard about them going to a motor show. Anyway, the most recent one was Las Vegas, January the 31st, announced its participation in the National Automobile Dealers Association, NADA, one of the largest and most reputable dealer associations in the US, held February the 1st to the 4th, 2024. The event makes a significant step for VinFast towards expanding its cooperation opportunities in car dealership within the US market. Okay, no further news. I've been looking for sort of breaking news around the stock. Not a great deal. So now let's go and look at the numbers now, because at the end of the day, if the numbers don't stack up, none of this makes any sense and you can't make any money anyway. So anyway, can you make money from this stock? Well, we're going to look at the numbers right now and ascertain whether you can or whether you can't. Have you tapped the like button so far? Do you like it so far? Rubbish. All right, tap the like button or the down like. I don't mind what you do. Just engage. If you like the channel, you'll be shown more. If you don't like the content and you tap down like, you won't ever see me again. That's how it works. I don't mind what you do. I'm just trying to grow the best channel, not the most subscribers. Okay, let's have a look. Overvaluation, 59%. Overvalued. At the moment, it's on paper, it says it's worth $2.23, the base case. What's the intrinsic value? You might want to pause the video and take a closer look at what intrinsic value is. I'm not going to go through it on this video, but you might want to pause at this point. Have I paused? Are you reading it? Okay, you paused me, you read it, good. Now then, the overvaluation says it's overvalued. Sorry, it says it's overvalued by 59% on the base case. The worst case, 66%. The best case, 49%. However, the intrinsic value is unreliable because it's based only on multiples and doesn't use DCF valuation. So we need to know that is not accurate, and that can go from a good side to the bad side, but it's not accurate enough. Some people will look at that and go, it's too expensive or it's too cheap or whatever, and they'll make that assumption. We'll just run in real time a back test. Let me run it through the software. Back test unavailable, not enough information. Fundamentals, not enough information to make a really good financial decision here. Revenue is up 29%. That's good, but no history, no projections, nothing at all. You are purely in the dark if you're buying this stock at the moment. Bit of a guess, but anyway. Operating income is up 2%. Net income is down 7%. Free cash flow is down 17%. Capital expenditure is down 10%. And operating cash flow is down 35%. Okay. What about this? Now then, we need to be clear. We learnt this the other day. Very, very important. The stock price is in dollars because it's on the New York Stock Exchange. However, when we get down to the balance sheet and we see trillion, 125 trillion, you need to remember this will be in Vietnamese currency. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not interested in how that equates right now to dollars. You can do your own equations. But the point is, we've got 125 trillion Vietnam currency. Okay, but we've got 267 in liabilities. That's an upside down balance sheet. That's not a good balance sheet either. It's not a good balance sheet at all. Out of 125, we have 3.2 in cash. Okay, so we have some cash, but look at our liabilities, 267. 267, a long-term debt is 45. Now, don't confuse this with trillion. This is trillion, but it's 267 trillion Vietnamese currency. Okay, this is not US dollars. Otherwise, it would be the biggest company in the world. Clearly, it's not. Okay, so just be clear on that. Long-term debt is at 17% of our liabilities. So it's not the biggest part of our liabilities, however, but the liabilities are double the size of the assets. So this is not a good balance sheet. There's not a lot of cash sitting around. There's long-term debt, and the liabilities are around double. In fact, more than double our assets. So that's not a good balance sheet. It's upside down. That's what I like to call it. Efficiency of the company, but this is normal. It's a new company. Bit unsure though with 3 employees though. I'm trying to sort of dig deeper on that, but so far the information is 3 employees. It can't possibly be 3, can it? How can you make cars with 3 people that work there? I mean, who's going to make the tea? All right, they'll all be busy putting the cars together. Anyway, gross margin negative 56%. Efficiency, operating margin negative 186%. I think you get the idea. The only thing that's positive is ROE, 46%. Other than that, all negative. Fundamental score, 31. Profitability score. Well, we don't know what the numbers are right at the moment. So maybe it sold 1 car and it's made some money on it. I don't know. 31% is profitability, which sounds quite good. But again, if you've only sold 1 car and you're not investing anything, maybe you can have a high profitability. I mean, my profit is great because it's just me, right? I'm a small channel on TV, but there's no expenses. It's just me. So my profitability is 100%. That doesn't mean to say you're a booming business, right? I'm hardly booming, but we're getting there, right? Solvency score is 33%. Solvency score is 33%. So it's not going bust anytime soon, but we do have a negativity for all of these metrics: positive net debt, long-term solvency, and short-term solvency. It's only low DE ratio that is good. All right. Anyway, so what do Wall Street make of this? There's very little information. This is not a full review. I can't provide that much information, I'm afraid. We've got 87% upside. We've got a 29% upside on the worst case scenario and 131% upside on the best case scenario. So Wall Street kind of like it, potentially over the next 12 months. It can make some money from here. But what do you think? What do you think? It's down 52%. From its inception. Anyway, let's move on down. We've got no short interest showing. Remember, it's updated monthly. Nothing at all showing at the moment. I don't think anyone's really covering the stock. How much information do we have? We have a little bit of information. A week ago, CNBC had something to say. Let's see what they had to say on this stock. Let's have a quick look here.
When Vingroup decided to create VinFast, we saw great opportunities ahead of us. We saw that the automotive industry is shifting, like a structural shift from internal combustion engine to EVs. We see that there's an opportunity for a company from Vietnam to be able to be a significant global player. And we wanted that opportunity to create a global brand out of Vietnam, as well as creating a new industry for the country. So we started with the goal to become one of the global EV player. But we had to go the long way to get there faster, because we couldn't learn how to make EVs at that point in time, because EV is still in early days. So we decided to learn how to make good internal combustion engine vehicles before shifting into EVs. So we started making the first, we rolled out the first 3 internal combustion engine vehicles on June 14, 2019. In January 2022, at CES, we announced that we're going to switch from internal combustion engine vehicles to EVs. And by the summer that year, we completely stopped making internal combustion engine vehicles, and we 100% EV company today.
Whoops. Got a little bit of audio there. Got to be careful of the copyright. So there you go. There's a little bit from the CEO just a week ago. We've got another bit here I want to listen to. Let's have a quick listen here.
Who happens to lead a company in a predominantly male industry. How difficult, odd, challenging, uncomfortable has it been for you to assume this role? Because when people think of a car company, an electric car company, people don't automatically assume that a woman actually runs it, for instance. Did you find it a bit challenging?
I don't think that's really important. I don't know why people focus on that, whether it's a male or female CEO. Don't see that's interesting at all. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me. Whoever runs the company, male, female, any race, it doesn't matter. I don't know why people always ask that. It's of no interest to me at all. Just the right person doing the right job. The last 90 days, positive news, 52%. 52% over the last 90 days. Last 30 days, 42%. Last 7 days, no news. And today, no news. Very little news on this. So I would imagine we'll rank number 1 on this very, very quickly. I've not been able to find out how many employees they've got through all our software. I'm sure 3, because they've even built cars. So, I mean, you can't possibly build cars and run a company with 3 employees. That makes no sense at all. But anyway, let me scroll down. There's no more information there. So there we go. Very limited information. I don't know if this is a buy at all. I can't make any assumption whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it's one to watch. We do want to look for EVs. That is the future, no doubt about it. And it's a new player from Vietnam. Very, very interesting. But there's not enough information here. Very sketchy, very limited. But I would love to hear from the CEO, whether you'd like to call me and be on my show. Either contact me yourself or respond to my viewers who will contact you, or you'll see my review posted on your social media. I'm sure you'll see it. I will never reach out because I don't believe in selling myself to anyone. People like what I do and they come to me, and that's how we do things. I'd love to have you on the show. We have a whole Meet the CEO series. So maybe I can learn from you and see what the company's all about. And maybe you could let me know how many employees you actually have. Anyway, there is VinFast today. Do you like the review? Click above my head for all the links. You can use all my my social media. And if you want to use the software that I use as well, Alpha Spread, it's the most advanced algorithmic software. Click above my head for that. Down below in the description, you'll find it. And all my other reviews will be down here. Go and check them out. So what do you think? Leave me your thoughts and comments below. I will reply to all of my members. Until next time, as always, for now, I'm going to call it need more information. I'm making no judgment on it at all. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay. Ricardo, yeah, it has tiles, it has tires as well. Is the live stream lagging, or is it my internet provider? Let's have a little look. Excellent stream quality. No, everything looks fine. Everything seems to be fine. Ricardo, if you want to come up to date on the show, what you do is this. You go underneath the show, underneath the video. If you are behind the stream, you click the live button, you turn it live, right? That's the first thing. And then you can click the cog here. If you can receive 4K, because I stream in 4K, the highest quality known on planet Earth. Not exactly. You can click 4K. If that's too much for you, you can downgrade it. You can also click the speed and bring yourself right up by clicking 2 speed. It'll speed it up. You can receive 4K because I stream in 4K, the highest quality. And now you'll be about 5 seconds behind me. That way you will speak to me quicker. All right, makes sense? VinFast, they can just they can cut just 2 people and reduce their payroll by 67%. Steve Wally, they can fire 2 people and then they can cut their workforce by 67%, and then there's no one making the tea then, is there? VinFast, there we go. The trading 2 on 2, VinFast Auto has 13,700 employees. There we go. Brickmark, thank you for that. I'm going to do an update, a 10-second update. Right. I don't believe I didn't write down the time of this. That must have been 1 hour 45. Flipping now, what's wrong with me today? I'm not writing down these numbers. 1 hour 45 plus at end. Okay, so let me just put this in here. Right. Further update to my review earlier from VinFast Auto. One of my members got onto the case and found out. Trading 212 says VinFast Auto has 13,700 employees. That kind of makes sense, right? So there we go. Full update there. We have 13,700 employees. Thank you, Brickmark, for sending that in. And now on with the rest of the video. Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, that'll work. I'll put that out and I'll add that in. Right. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that's the update. That's the update. And then I can link that in. I can link that in. All right. I think I've got everything. Right, brilliant. Thank you for that. I'm just working it through in my head if I got everything right. Okay. Now then, what's next? Nikola. Oh, flipping heck. Right. This is an interesting one. A lot to say about this. Nikola. Lot of very aggressive investors on this one. Don't know why that is. It's always the same. People desperate to get rich who then say silly stuff. I don't know why. The stock doesn't care, you know? Why do you care? Okay. Looking at Nikola as it's going down. Anything new, news-wise? Okay. Ouch. Painful news here. Okay. And we'll put Tesla in as well because we have to do it. Okay, there we go. Analyze the stock. Okay, we got that. Just preparing this Nikola review. Bloody hell. NKLA news. Some painful reading on this one, folks. Okay. Ricardo. Yeah, and it has tires as well. Yeah, that's tires. It has tires. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I'm worried about. It's got tires. It's bound to be good, isn't it? It's going to go round and round like the bus, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. Funny. Funny stuff. Right, okay. Got to laugh, haven't you? 2 hours 11. Here we go. Okay. Let's go. Are we in members only mode? We are at the moment, so only members can chat to me. We want to make sure we don't get any nonsense throughout the show. Okay. Time for another stock review, this time Nikola, ticker symbol NKLA. In this review, you're going to get the most honest, real review on TV because I'm not influencing the stock whatsoever. I'm not paid or sponsored. I don't own the stock. I only own the S&P. I'm fully invested. But during this review, you are going to see the price. You're going to see the intrinsic value, the balance sheet, the profitability score, the solvency score, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside, inside trading. We're also going to look at short position. We're also going to look at the company itself, breaking news, all about the CEO, much more about that, Trevor Milton. Latest news today, just literally out in the last few moments, my thoughts on it, sentiment on it, and I aim to be the most honest person on YouTube TV. This is supposed to be unbiased and genuine. I'm not in the stock. I'm not here to promote the stock or dump on the stock, but to bring you the facts. And the facts alone can enable you to decide whether it's right for you to invest in this company or not. Now then, we have done a review before on Nikola. You want to look back on that, you can. Let's see how things have changed since then. So, first of all, what is Nikola? If you're not familiar with it, it's ticker symbol NKLA, and let's go straight into the information and let's go through. We start nice and simple. And we'll ascertain whether you can make money from this stock, whether it's right to buy this stock. Is it good for you? So before you get your credit card out and go, I'm going to buy some of this, Mr. Jordan Smith, let's go through the review and decide whether it's the right thing to do or not. Okay, let's get straight into it without further ado. Nikola engages in the provision of zero emissions transportation and infrastructure solutions. It designs and manufactures battery electric and hydrogen electric vehicles, electric vehicle drivetrains, vehicle components, energy storage systems, and hydrogen fueling station infrastructure. The company was founded by Trevor Milton in 2015 and is headquartered in Arizona. The listed name is NKLA. 2015, Arizona, 1,500 employees. The CEO now is Stephen J. Gursky. I would love to invite Stephen onto the show, as we do have a Meet the CEO series. I've already interviewed 2 CEOs with many more to come. They tell me they prefer being here because it's open and honest. They can have a conversation. There's no bias. You just give me the facts and I will share it with the world. Good or bad, let's get behind the man or the woman that runs the company and learn about the exciting story that you want to share with the world in an open, unbiased way. Think of me as the BBC as opposed to Fox or CNN. There's no bias here. There's just facts, information for you to tell your story to the world. And we do rank number 1 for many of our stocks. So above Bloomberg and CNBC, people get to see and learn about our favorite stocks. So there we go. All right then, now then, I will tell you one thing before I go further. This is one of those stocks, for some reason, that has very, very aggressive investors. I would regard them more of gamblers, the ones that are involved with this. Not all of them. I'm sure there's some great investors on the stock. But I would not use this as a guide to buy the stock. They're sponsored to present this information, so who knows if it's real or not. But and they could have their own bias on it. They're saying it's a hold, not a buy. A buy more than a sell. No sells at all. I mean, no one would say sell it unless it was finished, right? Not at this price anyway. Hold 71% or even buy it at 28%. It's been steadily increasing its earnings. It is losing money. It's been steadily improving. February the 22nd, in 2 days' time, we might cover the earnings. If we get lots of engagement to this video, I might cover the earnings. So we'll see whether you want me to cover the earnings or not. Who's buying the stock? Workhorse, I've not done any research on that. Plug Power, great company, the same thing. Very aggressive. Russian oligarchs, manipulation. They'll come into my channel. I had a video that blew up because Russian oligarchs or Russian influencers were coming in, creating false numbers. Literally, it took over the channel, took over the video. It was ridiculous. Plug Power is great, but some of the scammers behind it are awful. Absolutely awful, and that's who you're in bed with. Fuel Cell Energy, another very difficult stock. NEO, a lot of manipulation here. Very, very manipulated stock from China. Lucid, the worst stock on the stock market, very scammy. Virgin Galactic, great shame to see that company labeled in there as well, but they are. Virgin Galactic used to be my favorite stock. It still is something I'm really passionate about, but the management, I think, are making an absolute arse of it right now. That's what I think, but there you go. So some very volatile stocks here at the moment. Let me share with you now some of the information, the website, the numbers. Does it all make sense? So let's go straight into it. Can you make money from this stock, or are you getting hot under the collar and shouting and screaming? A lot of angry people, a lot of aggression, a lot of confusion. Very hard to ascertain the real value of this stock. Let's go now and have a little look. This is the website. Website looks like the website did when I last reviewed it. No change here. We see this truck rolling down the road. There's been no updates that I have noticed on the website since I last did this review, but that's fine. We know a bit about the company. We've already covered the company, but let's just read a little bit. Hydrogen fuel cell EV now in production. I like the idea of that. I think that's really, really good. Modular solutions. What else can we say about the company that we haven't covered before? Let's go straight into this news here. You know about this. This happened a few months ago, but I've got a follow up to this. Nikola founder Trevor Milton sentenced to 4 years in prison for fraud. Never good when the founder of the company is sentenced to 4 years in prison for fraud. Obviously, not a good story at all. And it doesn't ever help the stock. This doesn't. Nikola founder Trevor Milton was sentenced to 4 years in prison for defrauding investors of the electric and hydrogen-powered truck maker. Milton was found guilty in October 2022 on 2 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of securities fraud. Now, we know this. This is old news. I'm just touching on it, but it is really out of date now. We know about this, but it's never really recovered. But this is what's new. And I want to cover this. This has just come out. Concerned stockholders of Nikola Corporation introduced slate of independent director candidates for election of the company's board at the 2024 annual meeting. Concerned stockholders of Nikola Corporation introduced slate of independent director candidates for election for the company's board in 2024. Contends the case for significant change in the boardroom is clear. Following years of poor corporate governance, operational underperformance, stock dilution, and considerable financial losses. Highlights the destruction of nearly 100% of Nikola's value since Chief Executive Officer Steve Gursky and Chair Steve Schindler took control in 2020. Notes, the group's 5 highly qualified and independent director candidates poses experience in strategic planning, executive leadership, operations, manufacture, and the electric vehicle industry. M&M, together with affiliates and the participants named herein, the concerned stockholder group, we or our group owns approximately 4.5% of the outstanding common stock of Nikola Corporation. Today, the concerned stockholder group issued the below statement regarding its nomination of 5 highly qualified and independent director candidates for election. Now then, will this make any difference? We need to really shake up the boardroom. I'll just read a little bit more and then I'll come on to the numbers. Our 5-member slate of highly qualified and independent candidates is excited about the opportunity to help fix Nikola's addressable issues and put the company back on the path to value creation. Since taking over as chair in 2020, CEO Steve Gursky and his board have overseen a staggering and consistent decline in Nikola's stock from $30 plus per share to a delisting NASDAQ price of less than 70 cents per share. Clearly, the status quo cannot continue. While the board recently publicly stated that it rejected our nominations, the reality is that the company has not legally done so, and that our nominations still stand. Our slate of directors candidates is highly qualified, wholly independent, and focused on one goal: implementing a lasting turnaround that unlocks the significant potential of Nikola. Okay, so we don't really want to go on much further with this. We'll now look at the numbers. I don't think we need to. Should we carry on a bit more with it? Maybe we should. It's very important stuff. For approximately 4 years, the board has overseen operational underperformance, value-destructive acquisitions, the breakdown of the Iveco Group Nikola partnership, the loss of meaningful European market share, and the sale of key assets while taking on debt. I think I will leave it there. We know the history. We've covered this before. You've got the founder in prison. You've got the company's stock price virtually wiped out, and now we are looking for a new board. Will that make a difference? I don't know. Would you want to buy a company that has had so much negativity around it? I mean, you could say you can buy the company cheap, potentially, and then things turn around. You've got the potential for a major turnaround. Or would you even want to be involved in this? For me, I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole because it's full of all the wrong sort of people. The investors are all aggressive. The founders in prison. There are just so many great companies to invest in. Why would you even want to consider the risk of all of this? However, some of you might regard it as an opportunity. So let's look at that right now. Let's look at that. So we're saying the valuation of the stock, it's worth $1.03. So we're still not saying it's worth $30 like it used to if they can fix things. We're saying it's worth $1. However, there is a valuation report, persistent overvaluation. There's no only use multiples. It doesn't use a DCF valuation. So we're still presented with no information whether it's worth it or not. To me, it seems you're just buying something that is in the toilet and you might be able to fish it out and get something out of it. I don't know why you'd even bother, to be quite frank. Best case scenario, 51% undervalued. Best case, 28% undervalued. I mean, to be fair, flipping heck, if I was buying this now, it'd have to be 1,000% undervaluation for it to be worthwhile. What do you think? Anyway, let's have a look on the last earnings. What did we get from the earnings? Nikola's Q3 was a tale of endurance and strategic call impacting their electric truck deliveries that they preserved by launching a significant fuel cell truck and securing additional funds. Good news. They streamlined costs. Good news. Reduced cash burn by 25%. Good news compared to Q2. And bolstered their unrestricted cash position, closing Q3 with $705.8 million on hand. Future truck deliveries are anticipated with 277 non-binding orders already received. Very good. And the delivery of battery electric trucks to customers expecting to resume in Q1 of 2024. Nikola is preparing for brighter 2024 while navigating short-term challenges, including an outside expected gross loss margin between negative 215,000 to 100 to negative 135%. Sorry, 215% to negative 135%. Okay, what about the financials? Well, down 45% on the most recent range, but we are expecting an S-curve going through 24, 25, 26. Can that happen? Can that happen? If that happens, maybe you're buying a stock at the bottom and you've got a great deal. Maybe. But anyway, we're down 45% on the most recent range. Operating income has been steadily improving, up 0.6. Net income is down 0.22. Is down 22% on the most recent range. But we are expecting things to improve going forward. Free cash flow up 12%. That's improved. Capital expenditure, we've reduced costs. That's good. We're spending less money. Operating cash flow up 11%. Some good news here. What about the balance sheet? 1.1 billion in assets. Of that, just about around a third is cash. So that's pretty good. Let's have a look at the exact number. Yes, 31% is cash. We're holding cash. That's good. And the liabilities is half of our assets. So that's good. How much debt? Have we reduced it? Long-term debt, 232 million, 42%. It's coming down. The debt position is coming down. With interest rates coming down, this will also help. We've got a lot of positive news in the balance sheet, no doubt about it. So, that's good. We like that. What about the efficiency of the company? The gross margins have fallen off a cliff, down 740%. Operating margins, they're negative 2,309%. So as you can see, all the efficiency of the company is in the toilet, and pretty much all of it has been worsening as well. So nothing there to get excited about. The fundamental score, 23%, I'm going to give it, 23%. So profitability isn't very good either, but that can turn around with efficiency improvements. The exceptional revenue growth over the 3 years is good. Exceptional revenue growth forecast is good. ROIC is good. It's just negative 1 year revenue growth is not so good. What about the solvency? Is the company going bust? The good news is no. they're not going bust. Low DE is good. Long-term solvency is good. Negative net debt is good. Short-term solvency is good. 39%. We're not that far off from turning green. We've gone from red into amber, and the amber is starting to turn green. So not too bad. Solvency score, they're not going to go bust. Okay, they've got a bit of cash. They're not going bust anytime soon, so we can feel confident in that. But do you feel confident in the board though? 146% upside on the average. So you can see Wall Street, if they get it right, 314% upside, and that's only to $3. Imagine if it goes back to $30. Imagine if it does. So huge upside potential. Huge upside potential. What about inside trading? Has anyone been buying the stock? Anyone been buying the stock during the last 12 months? We've seen stocks be sold. In fact, $895,000 worth of stock sold, and that was in September 23. So it's a few months ago. No buying, but then that's not necessarily a bad thing. You want to be buying in before insiders buy, but you would have thought at 70 cents, everybody would be buying. Maybe they will after they get the board sorted out. Maybe they're still waiting to see if they can sort the board out, get a new board and get a new management and new structure. You know, the founder's now in prison. Dear, oh dear. Anyway, 19%. Let's have a look at the short interest. Well, 19% is the short interest. With volume, and if we have a quick look at the volume today, can we get a short squeeze? Well, let's have a look. Let's scroll down. 101 million. The average is 77. 19% short. So technically, yes, we can. High volume, a lot more, 30% more than average. But is it going the wrong way? Well, let's have a look. We're down today, but we're up on the week, but it's nothing, is it? 4.5% of the last 3 months, over the last month, I beg your pardon. So, yeah, potentially, if we get some positive news, then potentially there's a short squeeze on the cards here. We need 20% to start getting excessive. I mean, it's not like a magic number or anything. At 20%, you get a short squeeze. Remember, GameStop was 100%. You do need high short interest, but anything above 20 is excessive. Is it enough to create a short squeeze? Well, what we need is some positive sentiment. Let's look. Do we have any positive sentiment? These are all the reviews that have been done on Nikola. Not that many. I did it 3 months ago, so it's nice that one of my viewers has asked me to do it again. There's been nothing, very little news really. 2 months ago, a bit of information, not that great deal, not worth me. I mean, I could give it just a quick moment here, see what this has to say, but really nothing new going on. Let's have a quick look. Let me just mute that a moment because they're playing audio. So it's just a commercial. It's nothing really of any importance. Are they still playing music?
Have signed it.
Yes, they are. They're playing music, so I'm not going to focus on that. What about the last 90 days sentiment? Well, as you can see, 42% negative sentiment. Last 30 days, 31%, slightly decreased. 33, back up again. Just neutral news, really, a bit of positive. And today, just a bit of neutral news. So nothing really to influence the stock to go upwards. No new news. I am the news. I am presenting the latest review on it. There isn't anything else. So my final thoughts on this stock. Well, they're not going bust anytime soon. They have a reasonable balance sheet. They have some cash in hand. I think what it comes down to is the product itself could be good. The perception, the idea, we've looked at the product before. It has a potential. The problem is it's run by crooks. One's in prison. The board are all being fired. I mean, would you want to buy a company like that? Now, you could regard, yes, that's exactly what Warren Buffett does. He finds companies that have a great potential, but are in the dumps. They are being run by the wrong people, or they've run out of money, but they could be a great company. So potentially, this is one of those stocks. So I'm going to put on this one a potential buy. A potential buy for the reason that the product is good, the potential is good, the balance sheet is good. We could get a short squeeze. We do have the volume. We do have the short interest. Unfortunately, the people that are behind it, a bit like Plug's a great company, but a few people behind this are terrible. They're terrible people. They're on, they're on stock Twitch. They're on Reddit. They're not interested in numbers. They just want to promote the stock regardless. And that's what the founder did, just promote stuff without substance. So is it a buy for me? I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it because I don't buy it. I only own the S&P to be completely impartial and biased. That way I can have the right people on my show and present the best information for my members. But is it a potential? It is. It's a potential buy because of the short squeeze, the balance sheet, the product. If they can get the board sorted out and bring some positive news, then maybe this stock could pop up. Maybe it could. If run properly, it shouldn't be at 70 cents. Perhaps not $30 anymore, but it maybe could be $10 or somewhere in that region, or perhaps potentially. So it's a potential buy from me. Leave me your thoughts and comments below. I will reply to all my members. Click above my head for all the links. If you want my alpha spread, you can go and use it. Members get a free plan, or you can get a discounted plan, which basically makes my membership for free. Above my head, all my links, my social media. It's on the martynlucas.com all links button, by the way. Below in the description, you'll find all the links you might need and extra information. Also, just along the bottom of here, you'll see my music channel. Go and check out my music channel. I'm the World Piano Man, and I do live concerts here in my studio every Friday, special events, and you can, let me give you a wave. There you go. I'm making this live in the video. Go and check it out. And over here, I'll put all my reviews. Go and check out my old review and my new reviews and everything else, and see what you think. All right, Nikola, would you buy it? It's a potential buy from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Chris, if you watch the whole video, I talk all about the bad things of Nikola. It is shocking. It is shocking. But is it a potential buy from here? Not because of what it's achieved today. No, the founder is in prison. The board is being fired. The stock price is in the toilet. But the numbers and the balance sheet actually aren't that bad, and that's what I'm focused on. Not just the bad news. I'm focusing on the balance sheet and the profitability and the solvency and all of that stuff. So it's a potential buy for those who like high risk stocks. But I also said I wouldn't buy it. So please don't take it out of context. All right. Chris Pickering. Still think we're talking about too much about red flag companies. I talk about the stocks that the viewers want to watch. If you want to have a review done, you can have a review and we can talk about the greatest companies in the world. I totally agree that Nikola is an Apple or Amazon, and we can do that, and we do that. All right? Okay. Right then. We've done that. I'm going to get off now. I've got another review to do for Shannon Miller, Playboy. And for that one, I'm going to make off air because I'm going to add some extra B-roll. Playboy, you can imagine. I can't, there's some stuff I need to add into that I don't have available while I'm making it. A joint newsletter is a great idea. Let me have a little look. How many? 95. A joint newsletter where we can do fundamentals and chart technicals in one newsletter. 74% of you are like that. Okay, thank you for your input today. All right, let me get off and put all this together. Let me check that. Let me check that. Oh my gosh, this can't be right. Wow, what's going on here? Look at this. I've got a big exciting moment. Look at this. I can't believe it. I've got my biggest ever audience on Rumble. I've got to make a big deal out of it. Look at this. I can't believe it. This is very exciting. Look at this. I've never seen this before. This is me on Rumble right now with my biggest ever audience. I have never ever seen so many people. Look at that. That's my biggest ever audience on Rumble. 286 people. I can't believe it. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the stream. It doesn't seem to be working very well on Rumble. I don't know how I've got so many people watching me. Let me just double check. There you go. Look at that. Nobody in the chat, though. Let me see if there's anybody in the chat. That doesn't make any sense. Is there some manipulation going on here? I can't possibly have 286. Now, here we go. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about with manipulation. How can I have 286 people watching me in the stream on Rumble? I've got no comments and no likes. Look at that. I want to share this. This cannot be right. That cannot be right. This is the sort of this is a great shame. This has to be manipulation. I've seen this sort of thing before. That's a shame. I'm going to make a video on that. That is Rumble. Let me put Rumble on the screen. That's absolutely 100% not right. It can't be right. Let me put it on the screen. Here's Rumble. I've seen this before. Some channels do this. And remember, I'm not Matt Cause. I'm not here to talk great of one thing and then, make it all up. I'm here to give you the facts. And as you can see, they can't take my stream either. Unfortunately, I'm streaming in 4K, and they're struggling to take the stream. Yeah, that can't possibly be right. If I go into rumble.com, let's go to rumble.com. Top live categories. Picks, small creators. There's a little competition running here. I've been nominated to be in a competition, but I don't think it's right. I think it's all manipulated. It's a shame. There you go. There's me right now. If I go to me, yeah, there's not that many people watching me. It can't be. Okay. There's nobody in the chat. There's 5 likes. It doesn't make any sense. There we go. Let me do a little video on this. It is 2 hours 43. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Rumble. Is Rumble all it's supposed to be? Well, I'm live on Rumble right now, and I've been put into a competition. I've been nominated to be in a competition where I can win a prize. It's a $500 prize. I've got no chance of winning that because I'm not abiding by the rules, I'm afraid. They don't want me to be on YouTube while I'm in the competition, but YouTube is how I earn my living. I'm not going to pull the plug on YouTube because I might win $500. I'd rather not have the chance to win. But the reason why I'm making this video is I've been on Rumble now for nearly a year. Never received any money, even though I'm live for 10 hours a day, every day. I've managed to build a business on YouTube. I earn a living. I live on it. But I've only ever got up to $50 on Rumble, and I've never actually been paid yet. You have to hit $50 before you get paid. Hopefully I'll get paid at the end of this month, $50, but in a year I've earned $50 on Rumble, and I'm live, 10 hours, up to 10 hours a day, like I am here on YouTube. Now then, I have said repeatedly that I think it's not what it's cracked up to be. When you're trying to side with one political argument, and that's your business that's your business model, I don't think it's a good idea. And I do believe that there's a lot of manipulation on it. Even though it tries to aim to be the most honest channel, I don't believe it is, sadly. And let me prove to you right now what I mean. I'm live on Rumble right now. I normally have about 15 people watch me, but at the moment they're promoting me, but they're not promoting me any more than any other time. I'm always on the homepage of the channel, rumble.com, and they've just put me on the homepage in a different category at the moment, but I'm on the homepage. But what doesn't look right to me, and it absolutely isn't right, is I've got 261 people watching. Now I know, because I built my own platforms called Live Streamer Cafe. I know that if I wanted to, I can manipulate the numbers. I don't, because it's not the way we do things. We absolutely would never do this. Another company did it called Volume, a music channel. They got you to stream on there and you thought there were thousands watching you, and there wasn't. There are 270 people apparently watching me on Rumble today. They're not. How do I know they're not? Well, first of all, when you stream 10 hours a day, you kind of know what goes on, right? You've got a good idea of how your channel works. Second of all, I've got 5 likes. There's 5 likes, but there's 270. You might go, well, nobody likes me. All right. Nobody likes me. Fair enough. Maybe they don't. What about the live chat? I've asked for comments in the live chat. I've got none. There's the only one. Me. So how could I possibly have 277 people watching me? I'll tell you what, there's not a chance in hell, because there's no reason why I would. I'm always promoted on the homepage. I'm always there. I'm always live, and I get about 15, 20 people. Also, just a technical issue, they're not able to receive my 4K stream, and it's buffering. Where on YouTube, I'm streaming perfectly in 4K. You can see me streaming, look, in 4K. It receives it fine, and there's no issue. And here, I have 16,000 subscribers, and there's only 47 watching. But over on Rumble, I have just 700 followers, you see there, but apparently I have 269, and it's buffering. Now, if it's buffering for me, it's buffering for everybody else, but yet my viewers are staying with me. It wouldn't make sense. If it buffered like that and they were watching, they would stop watching. So I would like to share with you right now, sadly, it does appear that Rumble are manipulating the numbers, which is a great, great shame. There's no need for that. The stock price is down 6% today. I'll share with you the valuation here on the screen as well. This is the valuation. It says massively overvalued. There is no money here. There's no money, and I know because I'm a creator. I'm making no money from it. And then they're running a competition with a $500 prize, which you can imagine. Imagine YouTube doing a $500 prize, which I've got no chance of winning because I'm not following the rules, because they want me to come off YouTube while I do it. I can't afford to do that. Blooming ridiculous. The revenue is going up. That's good. Operating income is moving up. Net income is moving up. They love Matt Kors, because Matt Kors loves to promote the platform and always has Chris Pavlovsky on the show and tells them how great they are. I won't do it. If it's great, I'll say it's great. If it's rubbish, I'll say it's rubbish. The good news is they're not going to go bankrupt. They've got some cash, 81% solvency, but the profitability is 22. They're making no money. And for a tech company like Google or YouTube, this should be in the 90s. It's 22. This can't continue. The balance sheet is okay. We've got 331, 267 in cash. So it's basically just a cash holding company Doesn't know how to make the cash make any money, though. Long-term debt, there really isn't any. So the balance sheet is great. So the business isn't going bankrupt, but they can't make the cash make the business make any money. So there you go. I just thought I would share that with you. That is what's happening right now on Rumble. Is it all what it's meant to be? Well, I can tell you from experience, no. These numbers cannot possibly be real. There's no way I've got that many viewers. I've got no comments. I've got 5 likes, and they're not earning any money. Plus, it's buffered again. It doesn't like my 4K stream. So there you go. What do you think of that? That's my thoughts on Rumble. These are the ads that should make me money, which don't make me money. These are the ads I'm just skipping to share with you my stream. There's my stream. It comes in, and it won't take long before it starts buffering again. So there you go. What are your thoughts? And as I'm talking, nobody is still responding on Rumble. I put it to you. There's nobody watching. And as I talk about it and expose this information, Rumble is going down the toilet. The price is going down and down and down. It's not making any money. Doesn't make any money. It's up 64% over the last month. That was when, of course, we got more information about Donald Trump and the election. But again, its whole business model is based around the success of Donald Trump. I can't invest in that. And I'm sad to say I don't even believe the numbers. It's the first time I've seen the numbers so high like that. It's a great shame. Anyway, leave me your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Is Rumble just making up numbers? Looks like they are to me. I would be absolutely sure they are. Leave me your thoughts below and I'll answer all your questions. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Rumble. Right, I've got to get off. I think we're done. We'll do Day Trader of the Day. Very quiet show today. Let's do Day Trader of the Day. I am down. I am down.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
I am down
Until
0.6.
one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Down 0.6%. Here we go. That's it from me. Who wins? Who's up and down today? Let's see who wins today. Down 0.6. Jonas is down 0.9. Down 3.6. What do I win? Absolutely nothing. Down 0.6. for Tauters, up 0.31. We have a winner. We have a winner. Fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you for your honest trades. Give him a thumbs up. 0.31. Zaxay is down 0.58. There we go. Congratulations by Tauters. Thank you very much indeed for your honest trades. I appreciate it. BLCN squeezes, we will win. That's it from me. I'll see you back this afternoon for the closing bell. Thanks for being here. Strange show this morning, a bit quiet. Never mind. See you back in a little while. Be good, behave yourselves as always. Take care of your money, take care of yourselves. I will see you back for the closing bell this afternoon. More reviews coming, and Playboy is the next one. Is Vaz here today? Hasbro, Lance Strength. Is Lance Strength here today? Lance Strength, Ranveer Lavosa, John McIlvery, Bill Oberkirsch, Takash Charles and Michelle. Are any of you here? I have your reviews for you. If not, that's it from me. I'll see you back later on this afternoon. As always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto. And most importantly, oh, hang on a minute. Let me just set this up to go to the closing bell this afternoon. Customization. Let me just redirect this to the show this afternoon. There you go. All right, and each other. Yeah, nice one, Eric. It's been a while since you've done that. Anyway, welcome back to doing that. That's it from me. See you all in a bit. Bye-bye for now.